Hello and welcome back to the Polishing Diaries episode 4. My name's Colby, I've just made myself a coffee. So today at the workshop, we believe we've got a load of brass stuff for a front door. I'm looking forward to polishing that. There's quite a few things there. But before I go, if you've been following along, you know I've got quite a few animals. And today is the last one to show. He's staring at me in a minute, so let's go and get his food. Now this is Blue. He is a blue iguana, hence the name. And he was my first reptile I got when I first moved into my flat. He is seven or 8 years old now, and as you can see, he's a big boy. And I've got him his favourite, some juicy grapes. I think he's already seen me get them out of the fridge, so again, he loves these grapes. And this is just a little snack for the morning. But he would happily eat every single one of them. I am going to save some for Clyde as well, so he's not going to have it all. Good boy. Get him a bit closer over here. I'll come inside. Come. Yes. Alright. So yeah. He's got his long tail and his dew flap. That's what that's called. His little bit of skin underneath his neck. His tail. Now if you can see, this bit of tail here is different. So when he was little, he was in a different tank, and these wires here that are pinned up, he wrapped his towel around them and got stuck and fell. Now it's a defense mechanism for them to drop their towels from like birds of prey and stuff like that. So I very gently opened the cage and held him up with some towel, but where we just sort of just first got him and stuff, he ended up dropping it. But it grows back. It wasn't a severe drop. He dropped probably about an inch off, and then over time, as he's gotten used to us, we can feed him, and he's not that scared anymore, are you, mate? No. So, as you see, he's just polished off all them grapes. No battings. No more grapes. No more grapes. No more grapes. No more grapes. All gone. It's all gone. It's all gone. It's all gone. We'll make some breakfast in soon. Calm down. Come on. No. So he's in food mode now. Nicely. No foods. All gone. Let's see, hold on. Let's see if we've got a banana. Alright. I've got his second favourite, a banana. So he's gonna have some breakfast soon. He'll have some veg. A bit like you see with Clyde the other day. He's hungry now. There you go. Nicely. Come on. Nicely. Don't be greedy. So greedy. So he does have these little teeth. I want to be able to see. These little tiny little serrated teeth. And obviously that's where they're herbivores. So he doesn't eat any insects or anything like that. It's all veg and fruit. So it's for the leaves and stuff like that. Messy boy. I'll have to clear all this up before I go. Come on. Messy. There you go. You can probably drop that now. Do it. So this is the enclosure. It's pretty tall and big. There's the bottom around here, the water bowl and stuff. So you'll go down there and eat that last bit. Thanks for that. Yeah. So this beastie boy is Blue the iguana. Say goodbye and I'll see you in the workshop. So, as you just seen, I'm not very happy about it, but as Daniel would put it,
I'm furious! I've lost everything, and there is nothing I can do about it. But
to give you a bit of context to that, that's Daniel from ASHVILLE, who recently just hit 500,000 subscribers. If you want to click up here, you can see the video when we collabed together to make his very own custom-made one-of-one YouTube plaque. Very happy to be a part of that, so go and give him show some love on that video. And if you don't know him, get to know him. But I've just polished half this brass stuff and I had it all planned out to show you. I have to put up some pictures to show you the before and afters. But all I have left now is this letterbox, which I've half polished already, and a doorstep over there. But like I said, I'll show you the before and afters and the door knocker and number plate. But I don't know what I did or where the footage has gone, but I've lost everything, as Daniel would say again. So I'll set these back up and we'll finish these last few bits off. Not happy. Like and subscribe, guys. It helps. Trying to hit 50 subscribers before Christmas. I think I'm on 25 or 26 at the moment, so it'd be good to hit 50 before Christmas. So, back with a straight grinder in the vise. Got my nice little thin mop here, the finishing mop. Now, I'm not sure if I showed this before. It's not a weapon, but it's called a rake. And it's just a homemade one. So it's a bit of wood with a couple of nails in. And you use this to rake out your mops. Sometimes, so I'll show you on this one, it gets, the compound builds up, and that's not really good for finishing. So you use this while it's spinning to rake all that out to make it all nice and fluffy, so you get a better finish. So I'll show you that, and then we're going to finish off this handle, just run over it with the finishing polish just to make it a bit cleaner. And then a microfiber with some cooking flour, just normal baking flour. A little bit of that on a cloth just to take the residue away and the compound. And then we finish that and we'll get on to the other parts. Let's get going.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.
Okay. All nice and shiny, decent finish. Let's get my microfiber. Find one. Let's use this one here. My flour. Just a little bit. You don't need loads. The microfiber sort of embeds it into the cloth, so you don't need a lot. Like that. And then, as you can see, there's little bits of residue on it. And just nice and gently, just give it a rub.
Two hours later.
And there you go. It's a bit like a bronze diamond. I wish. But yeah. We'll put that one to the side. Now we'll do the base. So this is the base for the handle. We'll just do the same again. Just neaten it up. Here we go.
And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways.
Go. Just show you. Same again, I'll use the same one because it still has the flour in it. And you want to go with the same direction of your mop line. So I'll try and show you what I mean by that. So when you mop, you leave these just tiny little scratches, you could say. These mop marks. And if you rub it that way, we'll have to do this again because I'm not happy with it, but I'm not sure how clear it'll come up on the camera. Blind yous, but you should be able to see these lines going across. Very, very light lines. And if you wipe with them, and if you do scratch it, it shouldn't matter. Because the scratch you'll put in with the microfiber will be very, very soft, so it'll just look like one of them marks. But I will just run back over this. There's a couple of bits I've missed. A lot better. Same again. Just wiping off that excess compound. Not too rough, not a lot of pressure. And there we go. Another one bites the dust. Let's get onto the letterbox. Now, I can take this one off. I'm going to go onto the letterbox. Now, I have already started it, but let's finish it. So I'm going to use my harsh one, harsh mop. I'm pretty sure I showed you before. It's just nice, more dense. The cutting compound, and we're going to make this look like this. So we've got before and then after. Let's finish it off.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played,
finish it up, I'm going to try a new angle. See how it looks. So we're going to try it from this angle, just to sort of show you how I see it and watch how I move and the difference. So let's have a go.
We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon turn us to thousands. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And
okay, time to take that off. We're going to use this one. Like and subscribe more, just to tone them lines down a little. We'll rake this out. Again, I don't know if the camera will pick this up. I'm not quite happy with the finish. If you can see, it looks a bit frosty. This is from the orbital tin. I don't know who done this before, but they've tried to remove the brasso build up and just the natural oxidization of brass itself, but they've used a orbital. I'll turn this light off. They've used an orbital to try and remove it, and that's what's left behind, if you can see it. So I'm going to put back the harsher mop on and just take that out so it's a bit more clearer finish. Off with the old and on with the new, and start the process again. If I can turn the light on. sure if it'll pick it up, but a lot of that frost has now gone and been taken out. Not sure what grit that was, but brass is pretty soft, so you can generally take a lot out. You could probably take out 400 grit with that, but let's put a better finish on it. And there we go. Again, we'll use our cloth just to clean this off. Going the same way as the mop lines. With the baking flour. Clean the inside lip up. Without squishing my fingers.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones.
A lot better. Now, because it's hot, the residue will just smear, so what I might do is put this one to the side and then finish it off once it's cooled down a little bit. It's not come out perfect, but these are old. I mean, I'm not sure how old this is, but it's pretty weighty. And normally a lot of the new stuff is really thin, and I mean, you look at the back, all that light green residue staining is from Brasso, and normally that's what you use to keep your brass stuff clean, but it's not much good. If you use too much or it leaks somewhere, it just runs and oxidizes even more. So just bring it to the professional, really. I'm just going to finish this and then put this to the side.
Spreading all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Clean it off. It's cooled down now, so make sure I get all the edges, and then we go. Wrap this one up and move on to the doorstep. So next we have this pretty weird, but it's the doorstep of your front door. Obviously that goes, and that's the step you probably go onto, or I believe it is. Actually, this has been orbitaled as well. I don't understand why, it just makes my job harder. But let's make it shiny. I'm gonna clamp this down in here. Do this top edge first with the straight grinder, the harsh mop. Remove all this orbital out and make it shiny. Let's go. Clamp this nice and tight. No accidents this time. Turn it that way to get a better angle. Just put my gloves on. straight grinder, harsh mop, compound, let's go.
Tape my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
We put the other mop on there, the softer mop. Just run over that. Make a better finish.
Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste.
Almost like gold. We're finished. So now I'm just going to wipe this down. I am going to put some tape on this edge to protect it, because I'm going to clamp this edge to do this top face. So I'll clean this off, tape it, and I'll be right back. Okay, nice and taped. Let's take this off. Put it in that way. Me and my OCD, I have to get this about right. Tighten that up. And then the same again. Start off with a harsh mop. Take all this out and then clean it up, put a better finish on. Let's readjust. There we go. Let's get this bit done.
Yeah. Unknown Brain, Marvin Divine. I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games.
This grit on top's quite bad, and it's building up a lot of heat. So I think what I'm going to do is just clean this off. I'm just going to sand it quickly. Probably hit with a 600 and then maybe 800. I think otherwise it's just going to get really hot, and this is quite thin, and I don't want it bowing and bending too much. So I think I'll just clean this off, set the sander up, and just sand the top of this just to make it a bit easier. Yeah, so I'll see you in a minute. So I've got 800 paper. I'm just going to run over this, just see if it takes it out.
Different commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversation.
No. Let's go back. Let's try 800. 800. 600. Wow, even 600 is not doing it. I may just jump back to. I don't really want to. I don't really want to go back to a 4. So let's try 5.
When you see me with somebody
somebody living better. I'm trying to tell you that me just doing me gon' have you jealous.
I know that I gotta stay away.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna go back. Just take it all out. It's taken out little bits, but not all of it. So go back to a 220. It must be a 120. Let's just take it all out.
I know that I found somebody else to love me one day. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side.
There we go, all taken out now. Now if you're wondering why it come out on that face and not this face, it's probably because this face is the top face. So you can push a lot more harder on this top face than you do that face. Could play into it. As well as a narrower face, you can generally get a lot more heat and more compound. If I had a bigger mott, I may have got away with it, but when in doubt, get it out. That was 220. I'm gonna jump to a 500.
You did me dirty for the last time, so now I gotta say goodbye.
Jump to 6.
So now I gotta say goodbye.
Alright, 6. You'll notice as we go higher in the grades, we start to get somewhat of a mirror finish. I'll just go over this with the 800 just to make my life easier.
Yeah, my life is lovely now, I'm focused on me. You said you were about to die, I guess the car is on E. But see, I ain't even tripping, cause I just chose to believe that somebody gon' come around and give me just what I need. I don't wanna see you finding, see you looking down and out, coming to me crying, saying you miss having me around. Gave you chances and you blew it, you so easily influenced. All the times you told me beat it, now you gotta face the music, I'm saying
I know that
800 finished. So I'm just going to try the soft mop quickly because it's on an 800, so it should come out pretty good. Shouldn't need to use the harsh one. Soft mop, cut compound. Let's make it mirror.
you gave that. I know that I found somebody else to love me one day. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side. No, you did me dirty for the last time, so now I gotta say goodbye. So now I gotta say
There we go. Now, that might look good on camera. If it doesn't, you should be able to see these straight lines. Now, I like to call this slow grinding. Just so you run your mop up and down, keeping a nice tight line and slowly working your way across to bring it all into nice. So you can see the lines. So let's make them disappear and get a better finish. There we go. Looking much more cleaner. Now, I can take the finish even better than this. Insert a video there. But that is a secret. And I'm not going to do it to this because there isn't much point. It's going to get put back on the door. People are going to tread on it. It's going to be scratched. It's going to be marked. And this sort of thing, you don't really do that finish to. That's for the ultra clean finishes. So this is good enough for this. Just clean it up and wrap it up. And that's all we've got time for. Unfortunately, the video, I'm not sure how long it'll be. But yeah, that's it really. I'll clean this up, wrap it, time to go home, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.